Uh-oh. It's our first orc opponent. I'm scared. I just created a new upload, a new build order for beginners. If you are a Bronze League player and you're partial to Undead, perhaps you can use the build that I'm showing in this game. I have a build order and a demonstration with a replay on my Discord at discord.gg/Grubby. If you go to the Warcraft 3 build order channel, it's pretty recent there. But this will be the commentated example of that build order. So here's how it works. Basically, this build will be a very fast and easy tech to tier 2 and tier 3 with relative safety and very few moving parts to manage. You're going to start the game by sending your 3 acolytes to mine, then immediately pooling 1 acolyte to build Altar and Ziggurat. You will have 2 new acolytes in production, also at the start of the game. Priority doesn't matter too much. And then you'll fill up to have 5 acolytes on the gold mine. Once you have money for it, with your 5th acolyte, you will make the crypt, and then he goes to fill up the mine. So your 5th and final acolyte will go there. You will make a crypt with that. And then you're going to make a 6th acolyte, and you're going to scout the opponent with it. After you scout their base, you're going to hide it somewhere nearby. Once you have 220 gold available, you will make a graveyard. So you will be on a crypt, a fast altar, a delayed crypt, and then a shop. And then you're gonna make your graveyard at 220 gold. You will make a total of 2 extra ghouls for a total of 3. You'll never use these for fighting unless you're being pushed in your base. They are your lumber generation ghouls. So we have seen no barracks and a shop. This means he's going to do Blade Master item harass. While it may be hard to scout when you're new to the game, it's very useful to build your information in this way. When your hero comes out, he's going to buy a Rod of Necromancy and look for a sheep on the map. At the same time, his hero comes out, so you can check one more time what he's doing. And he has a blade and 3 items: Heal Salve, Clarity and Speed Scroll. By making him chase the Scout Acolyte, we achieve 2 or 3 important things. 1, we delay his arrival in our base, which means we get more time to creep. We'll use a death coil early on the first creep. The second thing we achieve is very confirmed information about his items and hero and everything, his game plan, right? So we kind of know where he is, when we can expect him. And the third thing is we free up our acolyte for population. This will matter later. So after you've made your graveyard and you've bought your Rod of Necromancy, you'll make a Nerubian, then you tech to tier 2. It's safer to do it this way. The greedy version would be tier 2, then Nerubian. But first Nerubian is the safer way to do it. Right? So then your tier 2 is on the way, you make more skeletons and you go to your next camp. You'll make a second Ziggurat before making anything else from the crypt. And then you make your first Crypt Fiend. You'll aim for a total of 3 Crypt Fiends before your tier 2 finishes, or as your tier 2 finishes. Gonna get a second Rod of Necromancy. This will be your final one for a while. Our first Fiend comes out. We go to the 3rd creep camp. Now, because he has single blade, no racks, we're very uncurious about what he's doing. We can use coil again, we have full mana. We're not curious what he's doing. He's taking little camps around the map. We know exactly what he's doing. Little camps around the map. He's not going to harass us. Coil to take the creep. That was a joke, because I saw him here. He's gonna try to steal creeps or something, but he failed. There, our 3rd Fiend is coming. So the blade is still here, probably. Maybe he left? I think he just left. Okay, cool. I guess he was just here to check if we're expanding. If you can, try to create a 4x4 box at the back of your base. As you can see, we've just got a couple of Fiends, but we have a lot of skeletons, so we continue to take creep camps. Our 3rd and final Fiend is in production, and your supply should look like this. 25 under 30. We'll coil again so we don't get Windwalk stolen, and we get level 3 Death Knight. He goes to harass, but our tier 2 and our Nerubian are here to defend. So don't panic, keep creeping, and just move your acolytes now and then. Then what you're going to do is you're going to make a Slaughterhouse, a Lich, and then tier 3. You don't need to make a third Ziggurat yet. You may be inclined to copy this build as I'm suggesting it and be like, oh, I should need another Ziggurat. Don't be tempted to do that yet. First go to tier 3. The whole point of this strat is to get a very fast Orb of Corruption, which is a huge enabler of your damage. We're now going to tier 3 because his attack was toothless. Then we're going to send one of our longer duration skeletons to his base, and against Orc, you're just going to check, does he have double bestiary? Generally they will, and when they do, that means either Wyverns or Raiders mass. I haven't seen a lot of bats recently. Okay, your Lich comes out. We're going to buy Rod and Dust. Because he has Blade Master, we need a Dust. Otherwise we wouldn't. One bestiary, tower, Wyvern. We saw everything we needed. Alright, so then what you're going to do is you're going to make a Spirit Tower at the back of your base here, so that your towers don't get harassed easily. You're going to rally at home so you don't get caught by Hex. You're going to bring your DK and Lich together safely and check various places. So we bring these together. You give all damage to your Lich and keep the ring on your DK. And then you could go Nova, but you could do Frost Armor as well. So now we're going to get Obsidian Statue, we rally at home, and we get Web upgrades as well. Use Skeletons to scout. We are stronger now, as scary as Wyverns may seem to be. We've seen a camp, that means he's deeper on the map than this camp. He's in this line. So we are actually going to get Nova. And then just let loose, right? So anytime you see corpses for recent creep camps, you can try to make a prediction, where are they then? Where are they then? Another statue. The Ghoul army has 4 fiends, 2 statues. So we're gonna bring everything together. We have 2 statues on the way, or the second statue on the way. You want to tank with Lich, because Lich can be coiled. You don't want to tank with Death Knight anymore. Now we need another Ziggurat. Don't be too greedy with the Lich tanking, because what if his blade comes in and finishes you off? Dust to see if he's Windwalked here. Okay, we've made it to tier 3. Now we're gonna get Orb of Corruption with Death Knight while Lich keeps creeping. This is slightly risky, you can play it safer. We're gonna send skeletons to the 2 gold mines to see if he's expanding. A Tower Expo might be the most valuable thing that he can do. Once they get a lot of towers, it can be especially difficult for bronze players to stop that. And if you need this guide, you are probably bronze and or silver or gold. And so you gotta protect yourself against what you would be weakest against, which is when they suddenly have loads of towers. And so you gotta scout now and then with skeletons, which means buying new skeletons sometimes. No towers yet, no towers on the other gold mine, and still just 1 bestiary. Always want to have a invulnerability potion on the Lich. He made the unit that we already have countered with Fiends. So that's our setup anyway. Your mileage may vary a bit, but a lot of orcs will play like this, Mass Wyvern. So make sure to get that tower, make sure to get that web upgrade, and then third hero, if they're playing ground, third hero should be Griplord. If they're air, I like to get Dreadlord. Dreadlord for air would skill Sleep to stop either Blade, Shadow, or TC, or Farseer, whoever. You just sleep one of their heroes. And then you end up speccing Carrion Swarm spec, which does splash damage against air. It can be a nice mixture together with Nova to really soften up those air units. And because he's a strength hero, he's a little bit more survivable than otherwise. So that's my fast and easy fast tech build. Hope you like it, and then it will give you some success. This is how to be successful every game you play Undead versus Orc with this build order. Grubby guarantees it, or your money back. That's right. Wait, what money? Undead Mirror. Alright. Here we go, GOHF. He already said it, so I'm not expecting any answer from him. Gonna play a more freestyle game this game. Is random a race in ladder? Yeah, it has its own MMR if you play random. It has its own placement on the current implementation of Battle.net. I love these guys. I'm not even an Undead player. Yo, glad you like it.
More gold is required.
Unholy Frenzy Alchemist, please. Wow, that's pretty random, man. Unholy Frenzy Alchemist. I was thinking of Crypt Lord double Crypt Rush.
The dam stand ready.
Congrats on the rank 1, man. Thanks, man. I love these guys. I'm not even a Warcraft player. Not yet.
My life
Could still convert you.
Where shall my blood summon is
I'm not rank 1 simultaneously on all the races. Just I have reached it on all but Undead now.
Where shall my blood
That's where this comes in. Yo, Jula, thank you for the 69 months of support, dude. Appreciate it.
More gold is required.
What should Orc have done once he sees you have fiends? Orc should not be Blade Master, no rack stacking, ever. Blade Master, as I explained in my Spotlight video, is a scaling hero that benefits from levels and items. The moment you decide to go Blade, Voodoo Lounge, Fast Tech, you've already lost in all serious matchups, all serious games, at any serious level. Now, at the lower level, where people are doing shit like that and getting away with it, probably what he should have done is double Bestiary Raider into Kodo expansion and then Wyvern.
Summoning from the depths I come the frozen throne. My life cannot be matched by Neru. Speak. I wish only to serve. Yes, I have heard the summons. Thy will be done. I vow. More gold is required. Time thy vision, master. Time my life with Azul. I have heard the summons. My might cannot be matched.
I'm all in.
Where shall I be still speak? I vow. More gold is required. I wish only I'll consume the living and
Hello. Hello, brother.
speak.
Brother from another Crypt Lord mother.
I'll see to it. I have heard the summons. Indubitably. Raid.
Acolyte attack. It's a citizen's arrest. We are going to die, maybe. Unless he lets me out. It was a firefight! He just issued an attack him on my Crypt Lord. And said, "Good day, sir." GG. Is Grubby using some auto-clicker function? For what? In old Warcraft 3, you could not hold down a button to achieve something. So if you wanted to quickly buy Boots of Speed, of which there was only one in stock, you had to do this. But nowadays you can just hold S, and it will, at a certain tick rate, I don't know what the tick rate is, it will reapply the click many times. Why no Ritual Dagger? I could have done it, but I was expecting to be in the thick of things for the most part, constantly fighting. So I didn't think I will get to get the value out of it, and it would have constituted a ghoul delay. Since I was going double crypt, I needed lots of money. What's your weakest race? It's Undead. Yikes. Will we ever get rank 1? Don't know. GG.